What if the secret to a comfortable, worry-free retirement isn't about earning a six-figure salary, winning the lottery, or investing in risky stocks? It's something far simpler. It's learning to look poor. Yes, you heard that right. In a society obsessed with appearances, living modestly is the ultimate power move. By the end of this video, you'll understand why prioritizing a low-profile lifestyle can unlock true financial freedom. And trust me, one tip I'm saving for later might make you rethink how you live your life entirely. Let's dive in. The illusion of wealth versus real wealth. When you think of someone wealthy, what comes to mind? Flashy cars, designer clothing, massive homes with perfectly manicured lawns. That's the illusion of wealth, and it's what most of us are conditioned to associate with success. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Many of the people flaunting that lifestyle are buried under mountains of debt. They're trapped in a financial juggling act, struggling to keep up with the facade. The fancy car? Leased. The mansion? Mortgaged to the hilt. They might look like they're winning, but beneath the surface, they're just one unexpected expense away from disaster. Now let's look at the flip side. The wealthiest people you'll ever meet often don't look rich at all. They drive 10-year-old cars, live in modest homes, and don't wear their bank account on their sleeve. Why? Because they understand that wealth isn't about appearances, it's about freedom. Every dollar they save by not chasing trends is a dollar they can invest in their future. The real secret? Looking poor today can mean being rich tomorrow. The key is learning to value what lasts, not what looks good in the moment. Have you ever felt pressure to keep up with the Joneses? If so, drop a comment below. Let's talk about why breaking free from this mindset is the smartest move you can make. The freedom of opting out of the consumption treadmill. Let's talk about the consumption treadmill, a cycle so many of us are stuck in without even realizing it. You earn more money, so you spend more. You buy something new, feel good for a moment, and then start eyeing the next shiny object. It's a never-ending loop of earn, spend, repeat. But here's the kicker. Buying more doesn't actually make you happier. Sure, that new phone or designer bag gives you a rush of excitement, but it doesn't last. There's a scientific explanation for this. When you make a purchase, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. But that high fades quickly, leaving you craving the next hit. This phenomenon is known as the hedonic treadmill. No matter how much you buy, your happiness eventually resets to its baseline. And when that happens, you're left with more stuff, more debt, and less freedom. By choosing to look poor, by stepping off this treadmill, you free yourself from this exhausting cycle. Instead of spending your hard-earned money on things that won't fulfill you, you can redirect it toward investments, experiences, or simply saving for a more secure future. The less you consume, the more you gain, not just financially, but mentally and emotionally. How living simply creates financial freedom. When you live simply, you're not just saving money, you're creating opportunities. Every dollar you don't spend on unnecessary luxuries is a dollar that can work for you. It's a dollar that can be invested, saved, or used to build a safety net for the future. Imagine this. You're 45 years old, and because you've chosen to live modestly, you've been able to save and invest consistently. Now you've built enough wealth to have options. You can retire early, switch to a lower-paying but more fulfilling job, or take a sabbatical to focus on your passions. That's what financial freedom looks like, and it starts with living below your means. And simplicity doesn't mean deprivation. It's about spending money intentionally, aligning your finances with your values. For example, if you love traveling, you might choose to drive a used car so you can afford an extra vacation each year. It's not about denying yourself, it's about making choices that bring real value to your life. If this idea resonates with you, give this video a thumbs up. Let's spread the message that simplicity is the new luxury. The danger of lifestyle creep. Here's one of the biggest traps that derail people on the road to financial freedom: lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep happens when your income increases, and instead of saving or investing the extra money, you spend it on upgrades. A nicer car, a bigger house, fancy gadgets. It feels harmless at first. After all, you've earned it, right? But over time, those small upgrades snowball into a lifestyle you can't afford to scale back. And here's the harsh truth. Once you get used to a certain standard of living, it's incredibly hard to go back. That's why looking poor is such a powerful strategy. By intentionally living below your means, even as your income grows, you protect yourself from falling into this trap. Instead of upgrading your lifestyle with every raise, think about how that extra money could serve you in the future. Could it help you pay off your mortgage faster? Build an emergency fund? Retire earlier? The choices you make today will determine the freedom you have tomorrow. The psychological advantage of looking poor. There's an unexpected benefit to looking poor. It makes you less of a target. Think about it. If you flaunt wealth, you're more likely to attract envy, judgment, and even requests for financial help that you may not be in a position to give. People might assume you're doing better than you really are, leading to pressure to maintain appearances or lend money you can't spare. But when you look modest, you fly under the radar. You avoid unnecessary comparisons, and people are less likely to project their expectations onto you. This psychological freedom allows you to focus on what truly matters, building your wealth quietly and strategically. In a way, modesty becomes a shield. It protects your mental energy and your finances, letting you move through life with less stress and more clarity. Have you experienced judgment or assumptions based on your lifestyle? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear how you handle it. The social impact of modesty. Choosing to live modestly doesn't just benefit you, it can inspire change in others. In a culture obsessed with material success, choosing to look poor sends a powerful message. It shows that it's possible to find happiness and fulfillment without chasing status symbols. When you prioritize what truly matters, relationships, health, experiences, you encourage others to do the same. Think of the ripple effect. Your decision to live below your means might inspire a friend to rethink their spending habits. That friend could then influence their family, creating a domino effect of smarter financial choices. And as more people adopt this mindset, we collectively shift away from a culture of overconsumption toward one of intentional living and sustainability. Living modestly isn't just a personal choice, it's a statement about what you value most in life. And the beauty is, this mindset benefits everyone, not just you. The power of financial margin. Financial margin is one of the most underrated concepts when it comes to money management, but it's absolutely crucial for retiring well. Think of financial margin as the space between what you earn and what you spend. The bigger that space, the more breathing room you have. With a healthy financial margin, unexpected expenses like medical bills or car repairs don't throw your life into chaos. You're prepared, stress-free, and in control. On the other hand, if you're spending every penny you earn, you're walking a financial tightrope. One slip, and everything comes crashing down. That's why living modestly, looking poor, is so important. It helps you create that buffer, that safety net, that makes all the difference when life throws you a curveball. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. Let's normalize living below our means and creating real financial security. Looking poor isn't about deprivation, it's about intention. It's about choosing freedom over status, security over stress, and long-term happiness over fleeting highs. By embracing a modest lifestyle today, you're setting yourself up for a retirement where you can truly live well, on your terms. So the next time you feel tempted to upgrade for the sake of appearances, ask yourself, is this helping me retire well, or is it holding me back? The answer could redefine your financial future. If you're ready to prioritize substance over show, hit that subscribe button. Let's build a community focused on real wealth, not the illusion of it.